A very good morning, welcome. It's Jeff Laughton online on Friday the 29th of August at about just before 10:30. Well, we had another profitable day on the private service yesterday with both bets winning. That's now 3 out of 4 winning bets this week and 7 winners from the last 8 bets on the private service. So if you want to be a bit more select and make money from your betting, it might be worth inquiring about my private service, which you can do by sending me a message to the email address below, jefflawtonmanagement@gmail.com. Also, if you haven't already subscribed to this channel, please do that, because YouTube do send you a notification when I put these videos up, so you're not hanging around waiting. Now let's get stuck into today and make it short and sweet, the message. There's been a lot of rain around today, so you must be careful when you are betting. Make sure horses that have been declared on fast ground do have some soft ground form within their back form. There's no point guessing and finding out after it's trailed home last that it didn't like soft ground. So if you're not sure, walk away from it. As Lester Piggott always used to say, when it's wet, don't bet. Now, I wouldn't go that far personally, because I think some horses obviously do want soft ground. But these horses running today were all declared 48 hours ago when the ground was good to firm. Only Thirsk remains without any soft in the going description. So let's start at Sandown. In the 2:15, the nursery, Novelette has been quite impressive in her last 2 wins, and she's rightly at the head of the market. But she's not straightforward, hence why she wears a hood, and she's exactly the same at home. She's very difficult to control. She's short price again today. In fact, I think she's too short for me, and while she could well win this, I'd be steering clear of her, to be fair. In the 3:50, my Cliff horse runs. That's Man of La Mancha, who I've backed the last 3 times, and every time there's been an excuse for why he's got beaten, including last time when Eddie Greatrex missed the break by 6 lengths, having failed to remove the hood. Now, I'm not going to fall for him again today, although he does seem to run his best races at this track, but his form is all on a faster surface. And I have had a quiet word for number 12, Atmosphere, of Richard Spencer's. They tell me that's on the job today, so whether you want to follow that, I don't know, up to you. Up at Thirsk, where the ground is still, as I say, good. In the 2:35, Carl Burke introduces yet another smart 2-year-old. She's called Nada 2, and she's already got a Group 1 and a Group 2 entry. Now, she'll need to be winning this comprehensively to take part in those races, but the bar is not set very high here, with the second favourite only rated 75. Now, she costs 775,000 guineas as a yearling, and she should be too good for these. Over at Foss Lass, where it's gone soft, and there are plenty of non-runners, in the 2:25 I quite like Bobby Dazzler. Now, this is only a classified race for horses rated up to 50, but at least he is in form, which you can't say about too many of these. The soft ground shouldn't be a problem under Elizabeth Gale, who takes off a very useful £5. He drops back to a mile today, but that shouldn't be a problem. In the 3:27, Penn Avenue runs 37 days on from being touched off at Catterick on testing ground. Again, this looks a weak race without many looking as though they're in form. He drops back to 10 furlongs, but on this testing ground that shouldn't be a problem. At Salisbury this evening, the only race to look at for me is the 7:13, where Explode should finally get his head in front at the 4th attempt. He's bumped into some really smart horses in his 3 runs, namely 5th Column, who won a Heritage Handicap at York last week, Mudbeer, who won at Glorious Goodwood, and the Pouncing Lion, who's come out and won a handicap since. So the form could not be any stronger. Now, I know he's short, but there will have to be a horse in this race who is rated near to 90, and I don't see that at all. So I'm going to leave it there for today, short and sweet. I'll be back tomorrow at a similar time. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already done so, and I'll speak to you at a similar time tomorrow. Thank you.